everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Megaman 02, released for to the Game Boy Advance a year after the original in 2003. I'm just gonna say this right now, I'm probably gonna repeat this multiple times through this. This is my least favorite game in the series. That doesn't mean it's not awesome, though. And, we start off with Zero in the Desert, and... epic title reading! It has been a year since Zero chose to take a different path from CL. He still fights against Neo Arcadia. A Batman. But these battles have lost meaning for him. Zero knows that to find his purpose, he should find CL and the Resistance soldiers. And I guess that's it. I'm just gonna say this right now, because I'm probably gonna be gushing all over the song in a few minutes, or in a few seconds rather. The theme for the first stage is my favorite theme in the entire game. Badass, and wow, he is damaged. Let's go. Now, first off, I'm gonna go right into the pause menu and change my options around, because all the other control types are stupid, and put the Z-Saber on. And by the way, that's actually the exact same title screen from 01, or option screen. Pause screen, really. Now, there's a dialogue you can get if you kill enough of these guys. I decided to try and get it, but he just really says this isn't fun anymore, and it's something really stupid. And the thing is, this may have actually prevented me from getting an S rank, because I'm just gonna say, A rank, Supreme Edge, hell yeah. Now, one thing you're gonna notice is that, like Zero and the title and the pause screen itself, your weapons are damaged, and you can only have the first attack. I do grind off-screen. In fact, I think I forgot to insert that little title clip. I'll see you later. So, you're back to the way you were at the beginning of 01. You don't have your rolling mid-air spin slash, which I missed gratefully, and a lot of stuff is missing. Also, golems are back from the beginning, from the very first level of 01. The way this one in particular works is that if you really just want to be on the side of the golem that it fires from. If he fires it from the left, in terms of the screen orientation, head to the left, from the right, head to the right. It's overall better to kill these guys with the Z-Saber, because while you may take damage, they only take 4 Z-Saber slashes. Also, one thing I forgot to mention back in 01 is with the Zero collection for the DS, which is really hard to find nowadays, actually. I'm glad I got my cartridge. But, they remixed the music for that, and I just gotta say, the remix for this, which is also the intro song, just sounds awesome. All the remixes in the Zero collection are awesome. And Cyber Elves are back as well, but they also tell you what the Cyber Elf is now, so that's fairly useful. It doesn't tell you what they do, but it tells you their name, so if you're looking for a specific one, you at least know if you got it. Although I will say, I hate getting Cyber Elves in this stage because of the way this works. Pretty much once you touch it, it falls. It's kind of like the first level of Megaman X1, actually. And for some reasons, I get an obscene amount of Cyber Elves in this stage. That can be kind of disorienting. Also, one up down there, and on the exact opposite side, right below this, there's going to be a Cyber Elf. To be exact, Arnu, I don't know what she does. I'm assuming it's a she. I think all the nurse type, or healer types are... are they called nurse? I believe they're called nurse types. Are all, females. Ah, come on, these guys are easy. What the... Whoa! Oh, thank you, that actually really helps. Never shut that out. And giant bug. Kill it! Kill it with fire! But seriously though, this is not a hard fight at all. Also, if we also get introduced to the boss theme, which is a remix, I believe, of the first game's boss theme. This is not a bad boss fight. It takes like 8 Z-Saber slashes, and since you don't have anything advanced, it's pretty easy. And it's dead. And like every good boss, it explodes. It doesn't dissolve like all Final Fantasy bosses should, but it explodes. And, yeah, I think it was because I was trying to get that dialogue at the beginning that I got 18 on that. But first mission, 95A, Supreme Edge, oh hell yeah. Somehow, I did it. But it cost me everything. Narcolepsy! Well, this is gonna totally grind down our armor. I really wish he kept that cape, actually. I do like the cape. I know this song. Harpuya and Aztec Falcon, apparently. 0. To live or to die. That's right, these guys are still alive. Phantom's the only one that died last game. And we'll never see Phantom again. Never, never. New resistance base. Oh, hello, lady. How are you doing there? Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to your great efforts, it gives me great pleasure to announce the completion of this new resistance base. Oh god, it's a dude. God damn it. I thank you all for accepting me as the commander of this new base. I promise to bring about a new era of peace. Hooray! Yeah! Victory! For peace and prosperity. Yeah! Oh, hey, CL. That was a voice crack. I'm still a little embarrassed when I think about it. Or think about being a commander. Are you sure about this? Trusting our fate to a Reploid like myself? Absolutely. It was you who organized us to fight against New Arcadia, when we were barely able to escape from there. I'm flattered. But you helped me all along. I know how unreliable I am without you, CL. You just keep in mind that we had to organize a resistance force in order to defend ourselves. I still cannot do girls' voices. Yes, I will remember that. And now, we are buying time for you to complete your research. Still, since X has not been resurrected yet, we couldn't ask for a better opportunity than now. Please, allow me to carry out my operation. Alright. But promise me one thing. Do not be too strict. You have my... Oh, he got interrupted. That's suspicious. Excuse me, sir. It's about Zero. He was found lying unconscious, just outside the base. What? Zero? This way. 0, 0! Yeah! 0. Nif, nif, naf, nif. Nif, naf, nif, not about the waffles. Nif, naf. Nif. 0. Nif, naf. Yeah. Pancakes! I'm glad you're alive, Zero. Zero, you're functional again. You are in rough shape. I'm amazed you are still alive. Welcome back. Where am I? You are in our new resistance base. Thanks to you, we were able to escape from Neo Arcadia and start a new life in his place. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry that we were unable to come rescue you. Come on, CL. Zero must be very tired. I know you have lots to discuss with him, but why don't we let him rest for a bit? And Zero, I'm afraid that most of your weapons were broken. Therefore, I fixed them. I also created a new weapon, so why don't you come by later to pick it up? I'm sure it's still not as useful as the other weapons. Okay, I'll go here. I'll be in my lab for a little while. Come talk to me when you're feeling better. Alrighty, baby. Hey, oh my. Love the song, by the way. And yes, there's a new resistance base. And this guy's unimportant. Pretty much he's telling us how to talk to people and that we should go talk to Servo and CL. And of course, the man is the most mighty shield of invisibility. Wait a second. Allow me to introduce myself, Zero. My name is El Paizo. I have been appointed as commander of this new resistance base. I've heard a lot about you. Please lend your support to us. Let's fight together and destroy Neo Arcadia. Destroy Neo Arcadia, huh? It's not that easy. Then what are you going to do? I don't know. Sounds like my response. You are a funny Reploid. Anyway, nice to meet you, Mr. Legend. El Paizo, cut that hair of yours. This is me talking even, and I have incredibly long hair. Hi, Servo. Also, the pause menu's different now. And nothing too useful. The two continues. I believe that's a lie. I believe that's more along the lines of 2 lives. How are you doing, Zero? Honestly, how can you wear out your weapons like that? But don't worry, I've fixed them. I even created a new weapon called the Chain Rod for you. It is an outstanding weapon. Want instructions? No. Huh? You don't want to know? It's the invention of the century. Okay, I'll get back to my research. Use it wisely. The Chain Rod is the replacement for the Triple Rod. In fact, I think it's based off the exact same model. It is actually a rather unique weapon. You will need it to get across areas in the game, so it is useful. You can hook it to items and you can pull them towards you. It's rather cool, actually. It's better than a Triple Rod, that's for sure. A lot of cutscenes this part, by the way. Zero, are you okay? Uh-huh. That's good. I was so worried about you. We have been trying so hard to find you. Glad you found us. I found you. I came here before I lost consciousness. Magic! Do you remember what I'm working on? I'm conducting research that will help develop a subsequent energy for energy crystals. It's a great invention that can drastically change the world. Change the world. I tried to do that too much. Neo Arcadia began its iron-fisted policy because of the energy shortage. In order to protect the human society, Reploids were discriminated against, labeled inferior citizens, and were sent to concentration camps for retirement. History shows that an energy shortage in an era usually triggers a large-scale conflict. Once a substitute energy has been developed, the destructive conflict ends. Sounds like good reasoning. When I told the story to the commander, El Paizo, he laughed at it. He says he will wait until I succeed in developing a new subsequent energy, but in truth, El Paizo believes defeating the Arcadia is the only way to regain peace. I have to finish this. I'll bring order to the world, not with destruction, but by the power of science. My research is almost done. I still need a little more information, though. Anyway, I'm going to manage your data for you. If you need me, come and talk to me anytime, okay? Save data now? Why not? So, CL's still doing what she was last game with the power of science! Yeah. Science solves everything, doesn't it? Blah blah blah. So that's Operation Righteous Strike. We are going to take advantage of the absence of X and thrust our forces upon Neo Arcadia. Victory is in your hands. For a better tomorrow for all Reploids. For our future! Why, it's you, Zero. We are now preparing for an operation, unlike the past minor-scale ones. This operation will inflict a crushing blow to Once it succeeds... I couldn't read that fast. New York, it is not a sitting duck. We should not carry out a frontal assault. We should gain time with guerrilla operations and wait for CL to complete her research. Thank you for the advice. We are going to continue our guerrilla activities. We have gained strength, and we are ready to work it out by ourselves. Asshole. I'm sorry, I was too harsh. Needless to say, we still appreciate your cooperation. Will you help us? If you say no, the game just doesn't work. Thank you. Now here's the current missions I'd like to ask of you. Now, you could do these right now, but not yet. Look at the monitors. Can you see them? They may not be enough of a challenge for a legendary Reploid like yourself. Oh, hero, but it would be appreciated if you help us. Now, you can do any of these missions right now. I'm going to be starting with the one on the far left, but not just yet. Because unlike the last game, you can actually go back to previous areas, but you couldn't in the last one. So what I'm going to do right now is head on over back to the first level and grind my levels up to max. Be right back. Also, this is the one bad thing about the series from this point. Transfer sequence. Ugh. And we're back. Transfer completed. And now that that's done, yeah, I did grind all of my stuff up to max, and I'm just gonna be going around I'm just gonna be showing you around the place so you can know where we're going. There's nothing really important to do here yet. Keyword, you can talk to other people later on and get cyber elves and such, but majority of the rooms are empty right now. I'm just showing you what it looks like now, showing you the ropes around it. Hey, it's Alouette! She didn't die, and she still has a cute little bunny thing. And I'm dashing into him with the music. Yeah, this game's soundtrack is pretty good. Not as good as 01's, but still really good. Now, like I mentioned a few seconds ago, a lot of the rooms are empty. There's no real reason to go into many of them, actually, by this point. I'm just showing you around, showing you what's changed in the game. And unlike the first game, there is no overarching overworld. It's a lot like the classic games, where each stage is its own thing. Hey, look, it's Andrew. You're new here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm old. Yeah, later on, once we talk to him again, we can hear another story like in the first game. We can get a cyber elf for it. I think I'm going to be doing a majority of that stuff off-screen, even though it's a really good background character for him, if I remember correctly. No, I have to wonder, what happened to all the soldiers that El Paizo was talking to? Because they're nowhere to be seen. I'm not sure what it is, but this song reminds me of something. I'm not sure what. It definitely sounds militaristic, or something like you would hear in a military base. Kind of like a marching song. It probably reminds me of some sort of march. But with that done, and now the entire base is explored that we can explore right now, we can't go down or up beyond here, I'm going to end things off here. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Let's Play Megaman 02, we're going to continue on and do the first few missions. See you guys then. And El Paizo, get a new wardrobe.